Hello everybody and welcome to Just Football as I'm bringing you the latest transfer news in the Dstv Premiership as Royal AM get a 9 million rands cash influx, and also there is an update on the situation of Lesedi Kapinga to Orlandopirates, and also some updates on Aubobeker Nassir from Mamelodi Sundowns. He may be heading out on loan now. If you're new on Just Football, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week. Many stories to get on with this hour. Now let's get on with it together. First, I want to talk about Lesedi Kapinga. But first, I want to talk about something. Now, we know Just Football, we are not a publication. So we are not a publication. We are not with journalists. We just get information best way we can and bring it to you. I've seen some comments yesterday, people saying that we are lying about the situation of Lesedi Kapinga. But we're telling the truth on the situation of Lesedi Kapinga. Some publications have also reported on it a little bit later. But I told you, Rush Sports On did break the story first. Lesedi Kapinga is close to joining Orlandopirates. Now, this is the situation currently. Lesedi Kapinga has traveled from Limpopo to Gauteng. So Lesedi Kapinga is currently in Johannesburg and is expected to travel to Soweto today or tomorrow, where he will complete his medical, and he is expected to rejoin with the rest of the Orlandopirates squad when they return from Spain. We know they are currently on tour in Spain. Now, he's expected to join up with them when they return. That is the expectation at this moment, but the deal is not yet done between Lesedi Kapinga and Orlandopirates. There are still a few things that need to be ironed out, things like the signing on fee and so on and so forth, but the wages are agreed between Orlandopirates and Lesedi Kapinga. This is true. The story was broken first by Rush Sports On yesterday exclusively, like I reported, but the deal is not on and it's not completed. And also KaizerChiefs, I'm told they are still in the race. Now that Lesedi Kapinga is in Gauteng, KaizerChiefs are going to try again for Lesedi Kapinga. They are not going to give up on the situation of Lesedi Kapinga because they really want to sign the player. That is the situation currently. Orlandopirates are ahead of KaizerChiefs in the queue because they've managed to agree personal terms with Lesedi Kapinga, but KaizerChiefs are still pushing. I'm told even this morning KaizerChiefs have not given up on the situation of Lesedi Kapinga, and they are not going to give up until it is still done, until Lesedi Kapinga puts pen to paper. They are not going to give up on the situation of Lesedi Kapinga because they feel he can be a very important player for them. Now, tell me what you think about the situation of Lesedi Kapinga. Do you think KaizerChiefs will manage to attack this situation at the later stage and hijack the move? But at the moment, it looks unlikely. It looks like Lesedi Kapinga will end up at Orlandopirates. That move is edging closer and closer. Now that the player is in Gauteng, in Johannesburg, it is edging closer and closer to becoming a new Orlandopirates player. So it is expected that a move will be completed before end of next week. Now wait and see on the situation of Lesedi Kapinga. Still at Orlandopirates, I am told as of this morning that Orlandopirates have been negotiating with TS Galaxy behind the scenes for Bathusi Aubaas. Now, interesting, we know Orlandopirates have been linked with a move for Bathusi Aubaas, but there were issues after Safa made a mistake in the Bafana AFCON qualifiers match. But then again, I'm told Orlandopirates went back and tried to sign Aubaas from TS Galaxy because the player is keen on a move to Orlandopirates. But now this is the latest update also from Rush Sports On. They're saying the deal is off. Now the deal between TS Galaxy and Orlandopirates is off for now though, because according to sources, TS Galaxy are overpricing the Bafana star Bathusi Aubaas. Now Rush Sports On can confirm Aubaas is now back with TS Galaxy for pre-season training at Sturrock Park. Now this is the current situation. Bathusi Aubaas very keen to join Orlandopirates. Orlandopirates also looking at the player as a possibility in this transfer window, but now the problem is TS Galaxy are reluctant to sell Bathusi Aubaas, so they are pricing the player out of a move. That is the current situation, and Orlandopirates have called off any talks for Bathusi Aubaas negotiations currently. Now, this is also an exclusive from Rush Sports On. That's what they have reported, that Bathusi Aubaas, the deal is currently off between TS Galaxy and Orlandopirates because of the price tag that TS Galaxy have mentioned in the negotiations. But we don't have information yet on how much TS Galaxy really want for Bathusi Bathusi Aubaas, but all we know is the deal is currently off. But that is us for now. Orlandopirates are expected to go back to the drawing board and return to TS Galaxy again for negotiations as the window drags on. But we'll see what happens. The situation of Bathusi Aubaas, we know there were many expectations that Bathusi Aubaas would become an Orlando Pirates player, but it looks like there is a stumbling block, which is TS Galaxy for now. As I continue, I want to talk about Aubobeker Nassir from Mamelodi Sundowns. It looks like there is an openness also from Mamelodi Sundowns to let Aubobeker Nassir leave on loan, not a permanent transfer. Now, talks have been ongoing between Lesedi Aubaas Nassir and Mamelodi Sundowns management, and now the player has pleaded with them that if he is not going to play too much football this season, he would like to go somewhere else where he can play regular football, something that can benefit both Mamelodi Sundowns and Aubobeker Nassir in the future. Now, this is the situation currently. Aubobeker Nassir may be heading out on loan. Now, look at that situation in the coming few weeks, and a decision is expected to be made on the situation of Aubobeker Nassir. A decision will be made very, very soon on Nassir's future. It looks like he may be heading out on loan. Now, tell me what you think about Aubobeker Nassir. We know many people were excited about this signing. I was also excited about this signing last season, but it has not gone according to expectations. Now, this has been below expectations from Aubobeker Nassir. His impact has been very limited. His playing time has been very limited, but also he was disappointed by the number of injuries that he experienced last season. But at the moment, it looks like he's down the pecking order at Mamelodi Sundowns, and the player is aware of this. And also, there is the issue of foreign quota that is undergoing at Mamelodi Sundowns, so they have to let go of some of their foreign players, and looks like Aubobeker Nassir may be one of those players who are heading out on loan. Now, this is the situation currently with Aubobeker Nassir. Possibilities of heading out on loan. Currently, there are no teams that are linked with the player, but I'm told there are possibilities that he may be returning back to his homeland, where he's expected to play regular football and get back to fitness. I'm told there are issues with his fitness, but I've seen him in training in their photos or in their videos on Instagram. I don't know what the issue could be with Aubobeker Nassir. So we'll see what happens the coming weeks and days, because a decision is expected to be announced by Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, that Royal AM are expected to receive a 9 million rands cash influx. Now, this is coming in from Msundizi municipality. We know Msundizi municipality were sponsoring Maritzburg United, but since Maritzburg United were relegated, as part of their clause in the agreement between the two parties, that contract is null and void. So their deal ended when Maritzburg United were relegated. Now, they do not want to keep it quiet on that side. They've decided to give the sponsorship to Royal AM. So Royal AM are expected to receive that 9 million rands, which was going to be received by Maritzburg United had they remained in the Dstv Premiership. That is the current situation. Now, Msundizi, they are trying to maintain Herigwala Stadium. Now, they maintain the stadium with accordance to PSL rules. Now, they don't want the stadium to be empty. They want the stadium to continue operating, and they want the stadium to continue hosting top flight football. Now, this is why they are going to be sponsoring Royal AM instead of Maritzburg United, who have been relegated from the DStv Premiership. Now, that is the current situation. 9 million rands will be going in to Royal AM as well as some other benefits which have not been mentioned yet. Moving on to some complete deals that you might have missed. Now, Young Africans have confirmed the signing of Mahlatse Magudubela, who left Marumo Gallants after they were relegated, and as well midfielder strongman Spesihle Mkhize has joined Sekhukhune United on a permanent transfer, also from Mamelodi Sundowns. And also Washington Arubi has emerged as a new signing at Supersport United after his move to join Sekhukhune United failed. Now, this is the current transfer news from Just Football. Now, if you're new on our channel, kindly click on the subscribe button as we upload similar content every week.